Yo, what's up guys? How are you all? I am your shield. Welcome back to new video on my channel. Today we are back with a new guide of Whiteout survival. Our today's topic is very complex, but I will try to make it as much simple as possible. Our today's topic is Lucky Wheel. I made a video on Lucky Wheel long ago, but I think I should remake the video with some change. In today's video, I will tell what is Lucky Wheel, what you should do as free to play, and how much reward you can get from the Lucky Wheel. So let's jump in our video. Lucky Wheel comes in every 2 weeks and it comes with any big events like Hall of Chief or State of Power or King of Ice Field. It stay for 3 days like Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, you can check here State of Power is going on right now, and at the same time we are getting the Lucky Wheel. It is coming for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, and the good thing is you can combine Lucky Wheel with any event like Hall of Chief, State of Power or King of Ice Field. Now let's check what is this Lucky Wheel. Lucky Wheel is a spinning event. We have to spin this wheel and we can get some hero shard. Every generation has its own Lucky Wheel. Like generation 1 gets the Zinman Lucky Wheel, generation 2 gets the Flint Lucky Wheel, generation 3 gets the Mia Lucky Wheel, like this. And you can check what rewards you are getting. You are getting shards and speed up and lot of things. You can check here what is the percentage of getting your rewards. I will tell you everything for free to play and pay to win, so don't worry guys. The event itself a pay to win event, because if you go here you can check you have to purchase the pack. You will purchase the pack to complete the event. That's why I can say the event is a pay to win event. But still it is a best event for free to play players, because if you are saving your gem, you can use your gem in this event. Do you know what is funny thing? The Lucky Wheel hero is called the free to play hero. Yes, you are listening right. The Lucky Wheel itself a pay to win event, but the hero which we are getting from Lucky Wheel is called the free to play hero. And you can check in this generation we are getting the hero Fred. The Fred shard is coming in the Lucky Wheel, and there is one milestone here. When you are spinning 5 times you are getting this reward. When you are spinning 15 times you are getting this reward, and when you are spinning 120 times you are getting this reward. Every generation lasts for 80 days, so you can get Lucky Wheel almost 5 or 6 times in every generation, because the simple calculation is Lucky Wheel comes in every 2 weeks, so in a month you can get it 2 times, right? And 80 days, that means almost 3 months, so you can get Lucky Wheel for a particular generation for either 5 times or 6 times. Every time Lucky Wheel comes, you see every event you can spin 150 times. Here you can check this thing 150 times. But keep this thing in your mind, you will get milestone reward for maximum 120 spin. The extra 30 spin, that is almost useless. I mean, you can get the reward from this thing from here, from the Lucky Wheel, but you will not get any reward from the milestone for the last extra 30 spin. And if you want to spin the Lucky Wheel, you need a currency that is called this Lucky Chip, which comes free every day, and you can purchase the pack I already told you, and you can also use your gem. Now there is one thing, you can spin 1 time or you can spin 10 times together. I say always go for 10 spins together, because that is the most efficient thing. Look at this thing here. When you are spinning 1 times you need 1 chip, and when you are spinning 10 times, theoretically you need 10 chip, right? But here you can see you need 9 chip. So you are saving chip. You are saving 1 chip every time when you are doing 10 spin together. That's why when you are doing the lucky spin, go for the 10 spin. That is the most efficient thing. Now we will check the calculation. First we will check theoretically, then we will check practically, and I will suggest you what you should do as free to play player. So first we will check the calculation. You can check Fred shard 5x, that is 4.370%. Now you already know one thing, 1%, that means when we are converting this thing to value, that is 0.01, right? You already know this thing. So when the chance is 4.37%, and if we convert this thing in the value will be 0.0437, right? Now let's see how much shard we can get from here. You see 5x is that much chance. So let's convert this thing in the value 0.0437 multiply 5. Okay, that is some big calculation, but the answer is, okay, here goes 5, here goes 8, here goes 1, here goes 2, here goes the point. So 0.2185, that is the value, that much shard we can get from the first one. Okay, and for the second one, the percentage is 32.810%, right? So when we convert this thing in the value will be 0.3281, right? 0.3281, and that is the value for the 1x. So 1 multiply 0.3281, you know this thing, the answer will be 0.3281. Now we will check how much shard we can get from one spin. In the first case, we are getting 0.2185, right? And in the second case, we are getting 0.3281. We will just add this thing, so the answer will be 645, and here is the point. So the answer is 0.5466. That much shard we can get from one lucky spin by spinning the wheel one time, or I can say for using one chip we can get this much shard. This much shard we can get 0.5466. Now we will check what we should do as free to play or pay to win player. If you are pay to win player, you have lot of gem, you can directly go for 120 spin. I think that is easy for you. Pay to win players can get as much items as their choice. Even you can purchase the packs here if you are pay to win player. But now the problem is, if you are free to play, what you should do? I have two suggestions if you are free to play player. If you are new player, if you don't have very high number of gem, then you can go for this milestone. Try to complete the 35 milestone. For doing that 35 milestone, you have to do the spin like 40 times. Okay, by 40 times spin, this one will be complete. And if you are a free to play player who is playing for a long time, who have lot of gem, then you can go for the 70 spin. That can give you some more shards, more manuals right here. And if you want to do the 70 spin, you can go for either 70 spin or 80 spin. I say 70 is the best one. Now let's see one funny thing, how to combine the lucky wheel with some other events. Then I will tell you my final solution. First go to the state of power. Then you can check in the state of power, the second day is the basic skills up. That is the first day of the lucky wheel. I told you lucky wheel starts on the Tuesday, but state of power is already starting from Monday. So the Tuesday of state of power, that is the basic skill up. We can combine this thing here. Look at the task. Look at this one, play lucky wheel one time. You see this thing, for one time spin we are getting this much point. So you can spin like 40 times or 50 times or 70 times if you want. If you have very high amount of gem, then you can go for 120 times. That depends on you. Now look at this thing. In the third day of SBS, you are also getting the lucky wheel. But if you go for the fourth day, you are not getting any lucky wheel. So you can combine the lucky wheel with any event like state of power or anything only for 2 days. That is these 2 days. Okay. The third day, that will give you nothing. So be careful guys when you are planning to spin the lucky wheel. On the first 2 days of the lucky wheel, do as much spin as possible. Now it depends on you. I am giving you some simple solution. If you want to do the all spin on the first day, I mean the second day of the SBS, you can do like 40 spins on this day and no spin on this day. Okay, if you are planning to do 40 spin in the whole lucky wheel, then you will be able to get this 35 milestone. And if you are planning to do the 70 spin for the 70 milestone, then what you can do, you can either go 70 spin on the first day of the lucky wheel, or you can divide them in 30-40 parts. In the second day of SBS, you can do 30 spin. In the third day of SBS, you can do 40 spin. Okay, so I am giving you two solutions. Listen carefully. If you are doing the 40 spin, then you can do either 40 spin on first day of lucky wheel and no spin on second day, or you can do one thing, divide them 20 plus 20. It is for them who are going for 35 milestone. And if you are going for 70 milestone, then I have one more solution: 70 spin on first day and no spin on second day. Or you can do one thing: 30 spin on first day and 40 spin on second day. Depends on you. Now in this video I will do 70 spin on the first day, because what I do in the third day of SVS, I don't go for lucky wheel that much. I mainly go for the defeat nearby beast and the call rally, because you already know one thing: in the third day of SVS we can combine them with defeat nearby beast, where we have to defeat the beast and call the rally. So I only do one task on the third day of SVS, that is this one: beast and rally, beast and polar terror. That's why I will never go for lucky spin that much on the third day of SVS. I will mainly go for the second day. In this video I will also give you the example with 70 spin. That means I am doing the 70 spin on the second day of SVS or the first day of lucky wheel. Now we will check how much shard we can get. I just told you from one spin you can get 0.5466. Suppose I am doing 70 spin. So first here goes our 5566 from 1, and if I multiply this thing with 70, the score will be almost like 0054 7642 7644 6. Okay, we are getting almost this much, like 38.262. we are getting this much shard if we do the spin 70 times. Okay, so that is the shard we are getting from only from the lucky wheel. And we can also combine this thing. I mean, we will also calculate these things, the milestone. We will calculate this thing later. When I will give you the example, you can check how much what is the relation between the theory and the practical. Before that, let me tell you one thing. When you are maxing your hero, I mean when you are making 5-star hero, you need 1075 shards. Look at this thing, this one, that is the 5-star hero. Okay, so when we are doing this much 5-star hero, we need like 1075 shards. And you can check this one, that is the 4-star hero, or this one 3-star hero. Okay, so how much gem we need, or what I say, how much lucky spin we have to do to make 5-star hero? Okay, that is some really difficult question, but let me tell you the answer. From one spin you are getting 5466 amount of shard. If I do 120 spin, okay, I will not do 150 spin, because the last 30 spin will be almost useless if you are free to play. If you are pay to win, you can do, but I never suggest for free to play players. So let me calculate this thing: 0062 12 62 30 13 429 65929 95 65. So the value is 65592. This much shard we can get from the lucky wheel by spinning the lucky wheel 120 times. Okay, you can make this thing like 66, almost 66, but we will also calculate the milestone. Let's add all the milestone. First one is giving 5 plus 10 15, 15 plus 20 35, 35 plus 30 65, 65 plus 50 115. So from the milestone you are getting 115 shards, and we are getting almost 65 from the lucky wheel, from directly spinning the lucky wheel. So 65 plus 115, that means 180. We are getting total 180 shards, approximately 180 shards by spinning the lucky wheel 120 times. Now what I told you, the lucky wheel comes almost 5 times in every generation with the same hero. So in every event, in every lucky spin, you are getting 120 spin, and that means in every lucky wheel you are getting 180 shards. So if we get this thing 5 times, 180 shards multiply 5, that means 900. So we are total getting 900 shards approximately from the whole generation lucky wheel. Now here you see the problem. What I just told you, to make the 5-star hero you need 1075 shards. But if we do 120 spin every time in a whole generation, we can maximum get 900 shards. So still we have the problem that we don't have this extra 175 shards. You can clearly see. First we have the 1075 shards, but we cannot manage them. We still left with 175 shards. So what we can do in this situation? The only solution is you have to do 150 spin. That is not very good thing if you are free to play. In my opinion, what I say, go for 4-star hero. Okay, don't go for 5-star hero if you are free to play, because you can clearly see if you are going for the 5-star hero you need like 1075 shards, which is almost difficult to get from the lucky wheel. You have to spend your money, I can say. Actually you have to spend your money to get that much that much shard, or you have to get a lot of gem. That is so much difficult if you are free to play player. So I am telling you final opinion, if you are free to play, go for 70 spin, that is a good thing. Or if you do not have very high amount of gem, then you can go for 40 spin in every event. Because if you are going for 40 spin, you can target the 35 milestone. If you are going for 70 spin, you can target the 70 milestone. If you remember, I just told you from 70 spin you can get 38 shards. Like the calculation was for 0.5466 multiply 70, that was 38.262. Yeah, you remember that thing, almost 38. Now we will check the theory and the practical. Theoretically we get almost 38 or 39, but now let's check the practically. And I told you go for directly 10 spin, because that is the most efficient thing. Don't go for a single spin, that is bad. So let's check here guys. You can check I already had some lucky chip, that's why my value is low. I mean my gem is low here, the cost, but the cost will increase when I don't have the lucky chip. So let's start. So I have just done the first lucky spin, where I mean not the first, I did 10 together, and you can see I got 2 shard. Okay, 2 shard. Now I will add all of them and I will check how much good the theory and the practical is. So let's start the next round. And here you can see now I need some more gem, because the cost actually increased. You can check if you want to spin one time, the cost is 1500. So if you want to do 10 times together, the cost should be 15,000, right? But it is not 15,000. You can clearly see it is less than 15,000, because I told you if you do 10 spin together you will get the discount. So always go for 10 spin together. Let's start. I just completed the second round of my spin, and you can clearly see I got 3 shard. Okay, now we will do the next spin. Let's do it. My third round is also complete, and you can see I got 8 shard. Here goes 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 shard in the third round. Now let's go for the next round. And here goes my fourth round, where you can see we are getting 3 shard. Now you can see one thing, we have done 4 rounds, that means 40 spins, and the 35 milestone, this one 35, that is already complete. So we can stop here for the first day, and we can do another 30 spin on the second day to go for the 70 milestone. Or you can do one thing, you can do 70 spin on the first day. I told you it depends on you. I normally do 70 spin on the first day, and you can see I already got the reward here, because I was getting points here. And I told you in the third day I will go for the beast and polar terror. So I will do all the 70 spin on the first day of lucky wheel, or I can say second day of SBS. Just keep this thing in your mind, second day of SBS, that means the first day of lucky wheel. So we are going for the next round. Here goes our fifth round guys. We got 2 shard on the fifth round. Now let's go for the next round. We complete our 6th round and let's check how much shard we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 shards from this round. From round 6 we got 6 shards. Now let's go for the last round for today, and you can already check we are on the 60 here, and if we do one round we will go for the 70. So let's do the last round. We have done our last round, that means we have done our 70 spins, and let's check what we got in the last round. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9 shots in this round. Okay. Now we will add all the shot which we got in the 70 spin 7 round. So let's say here, let's check here. First round we got 2, second round we got 3, next we got 8, next again 3, 2, 6, 9. We will add all of them. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 8 13, 13 plus 3 16, 16 plus 2 18, 18 plus 6 24, 24 plus 9 33. We got 33 shot in the whole event. I mean in the whole 70 spin. As a free to play I am doing 70 spin, so I can say here I got in the whole event 33 shot. The amount is low, the value is low, because you saw here what I calculate. In the one round you are getting, in the one spin you are getting 0.5466. So in the 70 spin you can get almost 38, right? But here I got almost 33. So this thing pretty much depends on the luck, but that is not a very big difference. So I can say theory and the practical, they are very close to each other. And now you can also calculate how much shard I got from the milestone. Here goes 5, 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 20, 35, 35 plus 30, 65. So I am getting 65 from here, from the milestone. So total I am getting 33 plus 65. That means 98. 98 to, okay, I say 98. As a free to play I am getting 98 shard in a whole event. Okay, so let's say if I am getting 98 shard in every event, so what will happen in 5 times? One time I am getting 98 shard, in 5 time I can get 0940, okay, 490 in the 5 event, 5 lucky spin, or I can say in a whole generation I can get approx 490, or I can say 500. Okay, let's say 490 shard in the whole generation of a particular hero. Now this much shard will be useful to make our hero minimum 4 star, because let me show you one calculation. From 0 star to 1 star we need 10 shard. From 1 star to 2 star we need 40 shards. So for 10 plus 40 that means 50. And in the next star, from 2 star to 3 star we need 115 shards, and 3 star to 4 star we need 300 shards. If I want to add all of them, 10 plus 40 that means 50, 50 plus 115 that means 165, 165 plus 300 that means 465. So we can make our hero 4 star, but it will be difficult to make the hero 5 star because we need another 600 shards for 4 star to 5 star. Then we can get 1065. I told you 1075 because we need 10 shard in the starting, but later we need 1065 shards. So you can see, if you are free to play you can easily make any hero, any lucky wheel hero 4 star if you follow this trick. So what I say, just save your gem in as much amount as possible and use them in the lucky wheel, and try to complete the lucky wheel on the first day, or you can divide them in first day or second day, but don't wait for the third day of lucky wheel, because you will get no reward for other events like SBS or King of Ice Field. My suggestion is go for first day, and if you go for 70 spins every time, theoretically you can go for 4 star using this 70 spins every time. So let's claim our reward here. We are getting this much shards. So here I just want to tell you one thing. If you are new player, then go for this milestone. If you have less amount of gem, if you have very high amount of gem, then you can try for the 70 spin, Or if you can go for 120 spin, I have no problem. Go for 120 spin if you can. By doing this thing, if you are free to play, you can easily make some good formation with your good heroes. Because in the generation 2 you are getting Flint, that is some good infantry. Generation 3 you are getting Mia, that is some good lancer. Generation 4 you are getting Lin. So if you keep playing the game for 3-4 generation, you can easily make your army, you can easily make your formation with all free to play heroes, with all lucky wheel heroes. Look at my example. I got Gatot from the generation 8, I got Bradley from the generation 7, and I am getting Fred from the generation 9. So in every generation you are getting one hero, and by focusing on that hero as a free to play, you can play this game normally and you can fight any other big players. Of course you will stay behind because you are not getting all three hero of every generation, but still you are trying to compete any big players using the gem. You are saving the gem, that's why you are able to get the hero in the lucky wheel. In today's video, I tried to make you understand what is lucky wheel, how the calculation works, what you should do as free to play, what in which target you can go as free to play player. If you still have some problem, you can ask me in Discord or you can write down in the comment. That is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.